Hello. How you folks doing tonight? Or, I guess, wherever you are where you're watching this. In my world, it's currently 10:45 p.m. on Monday, May 3rd. Tired. Had a long work day and then just finished a recording session with a colleague. Got another project that we're working on. So I needed some wind down time, and I thought I would come on here and talk to you for a couple of minutes. See if you're, well, check in on your mental health. I hope it's going well. I hope that you're not in any sort of distress right now. I know what it's like to go through that. Yeah, I'm tired. Sorry. It happens. When I get fatigued, my mind kind of wanders a bit. I don't think that makes me unique. I'm pretty much like any other person when it comes to that. But I find it hard to concentrate on what I want to talk about. I guess, yeah. Just hoping that your mental health is good. If it isn't, that's okay. Remember, I know it sucks. Okay, let's not overlook that for a split second. It's terrible to be in a serious state of distress, depression, or anxiety. There's nothing good about any of that. However, I think it's important for you to know and understand. There's a fly in here. Terribly sorry. I think it's very important for you to know and understand that it's okay to not be okay. I know that's become a rather cliched statement, but it's true. Now, with that being said, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't seek help, whether it be through therapy or exercise or meditation, yoga, or medication. I think if we all try and talk about it, that can help. At least it certainly works that way for me. I find if I when I'm in crisis, i.e., an anxiety attack or suffering from severe depression, it can be almost impossible to reach out to somebody. But thankfully, I'm lucky to have some people in my life that I can reach out to when and if those things happen. When anxiety can get the best of me, I can usually just call up a buddy and say, hey, not in a good place. Can we get together? He's like, absolutely. And you know what we talk about? Anything but what I'm going through. And the reason for that, for me, everybody has their own reasons for doing what they do, but in my case, I find that if I can just talk to somebody about anything, sports, music, price of beer, something, anything, it gets my head out of the space that it's locked into. When it's locked into a state of, this never-ending cycle of the depression just telling you the same thing over and over again. You're useless, you're no good, nobody loves you, you should remove yourself from the world. When that occurs, what I like to do, what I've chosen to do, that would be a better term, I guess, is to just talk about anything else so that I can get my head out of that never-ending cycle. Then you start to feel better. And if you can find something, anything that can help you laugh, and I mean laugh harder than you've laughed in a long time, the body physically will respond to laughter, whether it's real or fake. So if you just begin to laugh for no reason whatsoever, your body will respond as if it's real. The brain will release the chemical reaction, cause a chain chemical reaction. Sorry, I'm tired, so I'm wandering here, but you will physically start to feel better. So, in my case, when I would have a severe depressive episode, and I haven't in over a year, a really bad one anyway, I would call up a buddy and say, "Yeah, things aren't good." He's going, "Okay, let's get together." We do not discuss what I'm going through, because that's all I've been thinking about. That's all that's been in my head. It's been a never-ending cycle, like I said. So we'll get together, discuss something else, try and find something to laugh about, to take your mind off of the set that it's in. Now, when you get to the point where you physically can't get out of bed, that's different. But if you can distract yourself long enough to start to feel a little bit better, I find that it can help. Maybe that's different for you. I don't know. But if I can help you with these silly little suggestions that I give you, well, it means I've done something good, right? So, springtime is here in Canada's capital, and it's not the warmest day out today. It's supposed to be warm for the rest of the week, and I'm going to go out and get some good exercise. This past Saturday, I was out with a dear friend, and we went for a nice 10K walk along the Rideau Canal, saw some tulips, and there's quite a few people out because it was a gorgeous Saturday. And, it's spring, and everything is closed, and we're in lockdown. So, getting a walk in the fresh air and the sunshine is nice. And that will help your spirits. That will help lift you out of a dark place. There's no single answer to any of this that will help everybody. But there might be one suggestion that I can provide to you that will help one person here or another person there. And that's really all I want to do, is just help people. I guess it stems from the fact that I always felt so helpless, and I don't anymore. And I don't know how many times that I've seen somebody talk about, where their headspace was, what their depression was like, what their state of mind was like, and it helped me. So, here's hoping I can help you. Remember to breathe. It's important. I know it sounds silly. The body automatically does it for you, but breathe with purpose, with depth, taking a deep breath, hold it, exhale, in, out, 10 or 12 times, and it will bring you peace. I hope I've helped. Apologies for being so exhausted, but I promised myself that I would try and do one of these a week at least. And I've had a few people ask me to do so. Sorry, I didn't want to clear my throat into the microphone. That would have been most unpleasant. So, I hope you feel good. I hope I've been able to help somebody somewhere. That's better. And I hope that you can sleep well. Let's call this a late night inducement of relaxation as I soothe and lull you into a blissful state of peace. I really should probably start to assemble something better in my head than just winging it, but I felt I just needed to do something this evening. Okay. I will bid you adieu, and maybe I'll be back before the end of the week. Until then, breathe deeply. Take care of yourself. There are people in this world who care and want to help you. Bonsoir, mes amis.